All right, so officially welcome to the 1212 code activation. So I am going to go ahead and get started, and I know people might be joining. I am just going to make sure I can see comments. Hi, Dominique. So yes, I can see comments. I'm so excited for this free event, you guys. This is crazy amazing. And if you're later watching this as a replay for the month of December on my YouTube, you're also taking advantage of it, complimentary. And then later, if you're watching it at the low cost of $12 from my online courses, that's amazing too. You get all 12 days for 12 bucks. So like, it's just really amazing. So I'm just covering all my bases, welcoming everybody. Let's talk a little bit about sacred geometry. I was introduced to a lot of different types of geometry as a child, and if it had to do with math class, I was not interested in it. It was like, no, I'm not going to learn, you know, that's kind of complicated. It's math. I like to read, man. I liked to read, and it wasn't numbers I was reading. It was like books. Excuse me. Guys, have lots of water. This is just reminding me of the frog in my throat. When you do these kinds of activations, you want to have lots of water close by. Take lots of water right now, after the session, in between the sessions, okay? Just all that. So, but I used to I would make dream catchers because I studied a lot of the Native American culture. I must have felt something, you know, connected in that way as a child. I also used kind of like toys, art toys. It's called like a spielograph or something. I saw it at Walmart recently. I was like, oh, I got to get one of those for my kids in like 3 years when they're older and they won't just break the whole thing and make me crazy. But you make these different patterns. Even this, like looking at this back here, it's not supposed to be sacred geometry, but just it is. It's circles, there's shapes, there's things about it. This up here, up above me is a code that I made as part of my homework assignment. You know, it's just part of my homework assignment. Let me show you my favorite code. I'll take it off my wall. This is my personal code that Ivonne Delaflor, who created these codes of awe, made for me. This is my personal code. So I know it's kind of shiny. It's like, I use this to meditate on before I go into the Akashic Records or before I have a session with somebody, because it really kind of, it encompasses everything that I am and everything that I want to do and serve. And I'll probably have another code, personalized code made for me in the future, because my intentions for what I'm doing and serving and how I'm doing it will evolve and change, and I can have multiple codes for that. And so this is kind of like just examples of sacred geometry. And when we're working with sacred geometry, it's really important that we learn how to just look at it and relax our eyes. We don't need to see too much. We don't have to read too much into something that's there. You just enjoy it. Take it all in, you know, just observe it. How does it make you feel? You know, what chakras does it seem to be calling out to or connecting with? I know chakras are a great way that we gauge how we're feeling and what we're attracting into our lives. So hi, as people join. Hi, Tamara. Hello. I'm super excited. I'm going to make these kind of short and quick, but I wanted to give you some understanding. And now I'm going to share my screen with you because I want to make sure that you guys, I want to show you something. This is not necessarily sacred geometry. Let me know if you guys can see that. I'm going to wait for me to have the confirmation that I can see it too. And also like just get these codes ready that I'm going to be working with. Okay. Close you down. There we are. Okay, so yes, this is this magic eye. Remember magic eye pictures? Anybody who is born and of a certain age by 1990, they probably have seen these magic eye pictures. So this is how, when I started working with the codes, because you'll look at the code and it will start to move before your eyes. I haven't showed you the code yet. We're going to get to that. We'll step into the activation portal here very shortly. But I want to teach you something about what to do with your eyes, because I get a lot of people saying, well, how am I supposed to look at it and what is it supposed to do? You know, because we will close our eyes, but you actually meditate with your eyes open while looking at these codes. There's no better way to experience a code than to look at it. And then you bring it into your being, and you take a few moments and you meditate with it with your eyes closed, and using the intention of that code. So this is giving it away. This is a peace symbol. If you relax your eyes, it's almost like you cross your eyes. Can anybody, you'll have to let me know in the comments. Can you make the peace symbol? There, I got it. Okay, so the peace symbol pops out, and then like the background drops back, and you're all of a sudden in a 3-dimensional picture without using 3D glasses. I didn't put any glasses on. I wonder if I look cross-eyed right now, because that's what it feels like I'm doing. But I relaxed my eyes enough that the image under the image just came out for me. And then when I looked over at my camera screen over here, it went away, gone. Dominique says, yes, you can see. So make the peace sign. It's like over here. I gave you the cheater because you can see the peace sign here. And then let that pop out. Peace, what a good one. Not a bad magic eye picture to have here, part of today's live stream. So I just wanted to give you guys that concept. Don't wear your eyes out. Take a minute. I'm going to stop the share. We're going to get the real thing up here in a second. It's now back to me. So that's what I want you to think of doing. It's this sort of relaxing. It's maybe you're shifting from seeing things in a logical way to seeing things in an intuitive way, in a different kind of feeling-based way instead of in a logic way. So this is the kind of thing I want you to experience, because the different codes, some will start moving right in front of your eyes. Some take a little bit of time for you to experience the code and let it start dancing and just doing its soft vibrations. These are living consciousness codes, you guys. So I'm gonna get some more water. I wonder if I even brought enough. I also brought tea, just in case. So hot water, cold water, all sorts of waters. I'm going to share the screen with the code. So I have to, for a minute, just leave Facebook, and I'll come back to you, Facebook, because I have this code here on my phone. This code, let me get it on the screen. What am I doing? Here we go. I love this code. This code, let me read you a little bit about it. This is called the Ascension Frequencies Code of Awe. Okay, it's a brilliant code. Ascension Frequencies Code of Awe. Now, let me tell you what awe means while you're looking at this. Awe means absolute harmonics. So there's these codes where, and it's not just these codes. Tomorrow I'm going to introduce you to the awe prayer, the mantra, the awe prayer, or the awe mantra. I'm even going to sing it for you. It's making me nervous for tomorrow. And then I'll post Ivonne Delaflor singing it. She's beautiful. I wake up in the night, and in my dreams I'm hearing her sing the awe prayer. I'm activating by these sound frequencies even as I sleep. And I listen to it a lot. And I chanted it quite a few times. This morning when I was at the Buddhist temple taking part in the celebrations, I did a 30-minute silent meditation, and that awe prayer after I did my own Mani Padme Hum, and I did some breathing exercises first, and then I did my connecting with Kuan Yin, and then I said, okay, now it's time to do some awe mantras. And I think I probably got, it's a long mantra, so I probably got 20 repetitions of it. So that was really nice. And I did so on Monday. And so I'm just activating, and I'm hearing it in my sleep, or waking up to it. It's really a beautiful experience. And so this light being came to Ivonne. She had sort of like one of those 4 a.m., 3 a.m. experiences where you wake up and you're like, oh, there's a being of light in my room. And she's gone through a near-death experience as a young person, as a teenager, which really, I mean, she died and then came back. So I don't know how near it was death. And then here you are back. So it's one of those enlightenment stories, these brilliant stories. But even before that, she was drawing codes and doodling these codes that she's gone on to create using the frequencies of the absolute harmonics universe, the universe of awe. Let's talk about awe for a minute. What a good thing to say. Like, let me just break it down. Guys, you've all been saying this. You know, when you hold, you gotta go pee really bad, and you hold it, and you go like hold it, and your kids are going super slow, and you hold it, and then you get to the bathroom and you're like, ah. That is coming from that feeling that you get, and hopefully you don't strain your bladder to achieve this feeling on a regular basis. Also, like around orgasm, you're gonna hear these sounds, and you're gonna have these feelings of being in absolute harmony within your body. So yeah, just take a moment. This code starts to move. It starts to glow. For me, the white parts, the brilliant parts start to just pop out. Doesn't this code look like a stained glass window? We might be looking in, doesn't matter what church it is. I like driving past because that's sacred geometry, you guys. There's a couple of windows of churches that I pass on my morning routine that have nothing to do with my preference of religion. You know, but I don't care about the churches, but I love their glass windows, and I activate myself every day as I drive past them. So look at this code, see how it starts to move and to glow and to vibrate. So this code is informally known as the December 12th, 2012 Ascension Code. So here's some metaphysics stuff, and I gotta make sure I don't run over 222 exactly. Yay! So 2012, December 21st of 2012, that was when the Mayan calendar said everything was going to end. Something was going to shift. And what that meant was not the end of the world. And that didn't happen, you know, at the end of year 2000 or whatever either. But we were shifting out of the Piscean age into the age of Aquarius. Okay. And so it's this shifting in subtle energies, but it's happening across the world right now. So it's actually, that's not so subtle. These energies are actually picking up in frequency. And so this code came to serve at that time, to serve kind of the shift moving forward. This is a code. When you're using this code, it's going to support you to invoke, I'm reading about the code because I don't have it all memorized. So it's going to support you to invoke the higher thoughts and aspirations of your higher self, of your guides, of the universe, the I am presence that you are. We'll talk more about the I am presence on a different live stream. That's like the God self that you are. It's the part of you that's connected to everybody else in the way that we're all one. You know, we are all one. So this code continues, the description of this code. It says, when it seems that things can't get even better, and frequencies can't get any higher, then you use this code to take you out of the mental box that you've put yourself in and kind of move you into that perspective. And I just turned on a 528 hertz frequency. So if you hear this bell ringing, you're not starting to go crazy. I wanted to put a frequency of sound in here. It's a tone. I know people are like, why are you playing that tone? I just remembered I wanted to put it in there. I've asked Spirit to help me remember all the things that I can do to amplify these activations. If you can't hear the tone, that's fine. It's going and it's activating even if you don't hear it. So this code will help pull you out of the limited box thinking that you're in. It'll take you outside the box, and it will ignite your creative forces to benefit your family, your community, and yourself. Okay, so this is an amazing code. I'm just going to aim that right there for you. So as you're looking at this code, let's go back to, we've all had our eyes open. We've all been meditating with our eyes open to this code, letting it dance before our eyes. The different parts start to, you see parts of the code, I think, that are new each time you look at it. And then, yes, the more I let my eyes kind of cross or relax or whatever they do to see a picture, a magic eye picture, that to me, it really helps. It just is sealing the image into your third eye, okay? Because in a moment here, we're going to close our eyes and we're going to breathe this code in through our third eye. Go ahead and breathe it in. And send it down all the way through your entire chakra system, all the way past your throat chakra, down into your heart space. In fact, breathe in another inhale right here. Imagine this code filling your heart space, taking you out of your limited ability to give yourself love so that you can open yourself up to more self-love that's available to you. Okay. Send this code down through your solar plexus chakra, down through your sacral chakra, your root chakra, to the earth star chakra, about an arm's length below the ground. And this code can go, if you're not on the ground floor, if you're in an apartment building or somewhere else, you can imagine this code just sending like a tunnel of light straight below you through to the center of the earth, grounding with the Gaia star chakra system. We have chakras that we're connected to in Mother Earth, just like we have chakras above our heads, outside of our actual physical bodies, in our more subtle body energies. So please, I call in the name, with the name of divine love, divine light, divine truth, with the name of divine Gaia. We call in the power of this code, this Ascension Frequencies Code of Awe, the December 12th code, 1212, 121212. So we call in the power of this code to help manifest and align all of our chakras. Go ahead and breathe in. We're going to go to our root chakra first, helping us understand our place here in our communities. Even if we feel like we're from a different place, this code is calling you into your ability to stay grounded so that you can bring your specific service to humanity at this time. Go ahead and bring the code up to your sacral chakra. This is imbibing your womb space, your hara space. When men and women, we both have this, with the creative forces necessary for you to birth and rebirth and birth again the things that you want to bring into existence in this lifetime. And also it's going to benefit future lifetimes, I'm hearing. You may even come to use your invention or creation again in the future. In fact, some of us are already experiencing that. So bring it up through your solar plexus here. And your solar plexus, this core, it merges with the heart chakra. But what we have right here, this is our place where our soul resides. So whenever we're feeling like we're in a mental place, or we're thinking, we're tightly fit in the box, we take ourselves out of that box, out of our mind space, and bring us back into our core, into our body. So we're going to allow this code to balance and harmonize our solar plexus chakra, allowing us to show up as we are, releasing any fears, any blockages, any things that we have brought with us from the past, either this lifetime or previous lifetimes, that may be preventing us from honoring who we are and what we are meant to do, who we truly are and what we're meant to do. Go ahead and breathe in, breathe this code again into your heart space. Once again, filling yourself with that self-love. Knowing that you can always tune into your heart to know if you're directionally on the right path with regards to your mission, or if maybe you're listening to outside forces. I know when I start to listen to too many other people's ideas, I really have to step back into my heart space. I have to tune away from technology and social media and make sure what I'm doing is the service that I know I'm here to bring to the world, and not maybe what somebody else thinks I should be doing. So often we can fall into these categories of doing things for other people. And it's not like we should be selfish, I'm hearing in my mind, but you be selfless in a way that you are here to serve the greater good of all humanity, not somebody else's priorities. And then bring this code finally up to our throat chakra, which connects us up with our ear chakras, so we can hear, we can tune into the guidance. This is our guidance activator right here. We can tune into the guidance that is coming from our higher thoughts, our higher self, and the universe. And then we can actually speak it into being with clarity when you bring this code into your throat chakra. As it rises again, it meets up with your pineal gland, your third eye chakra. What we did is we activated this code through your pineal gland when we first breathed it into our being. So go ahead and open your eyes once more as we are here. Don't worry, I won't forget the crown. But I want to meet up with that third eye, give you guys that sense of what this code looks like so you can take it into your visual aspects again. And this time we will breathe in this code all the way through our crown chakra. So close your eyes and imagine you're inhaling it through your crown chakra, and it's going to surge all the way down through your root chakra, through the Gaia star chakra, and then back up again, all the way back up. So send this, it's sort of like a circuit. And as it does this circuit, you can do it as many times as you want. Go ahead and breathe out some Breathe in again and release like an om, only we'll do the ah. So breathe in. Breathe in again. Go ahead. Open your eyes. Keep breathing if you like. So, welcome back. These code activations are gonna, they'll start to build upon each other. So right now, all you need to know is that this is like the beginning baby one. I'm going to be reading different kinds of commands. I'm practicing my code activations with you all. I've been doing them for a little over a year in a private group. And then I decided to bring that private group public and to provide this out as a service. So I realized that the solfeggio frequencies that you're hearing, it might sound like just this kind of tonal ringing, but you can pick different ones. I want to show you a little bit about that so you can start experiencing these. So you can have them be a little lower. And it's kind of interesting. I'll have them playing through my shower. So it's not like I can actually hear it, but by the time I get done out of my shower or something that I might be doing and I'm playing these kind of frequencies, I really can tell a difference. Where did my live stream go? I want to see if I'm missing any comments that anybody has made. Here I am. I'm live right here. So Dominique says, beautiful. Kim says, loving this. Thank you guys for joining. Christina, you're so welcome. Gilly, hi. Oh my goodness, it's been so long since I've seen you on here. I just left the code up because I feel like the code is way beautiful. It's amazing. It's gorgeous. And I want you guys to be able to take it in, take your screenshot if you want. Like, these are codes that you can practice with yourself now. Okay. These are codes that if you want to schedule an activation, a personal activation for yourself, you can always schedule a reading or a session with me. And if you are interested in using these codes as part of your healing practice, you'll want to reach out to learn more about the codologist training that Ivonne does. I'm not sure exactly what's going to go on with the next one or how that'll go about, but I will definitely know that you have interest in it, and I can sort of start finding out how we go about getting this modality out to more people. But for now, the most important thing, and the way I used it for so long, is I would use these codes for myself. So take a lot of water, drink a lot of water, get some more water. So I'm just checking comments, make sure I don't miss anybody. I'm going to go because I have to run and do aftercare support for my son's school. And this is how they're supposed to be, like 30-minute live streams so that you can participate. You can catch up on them really quickly. I will say, if you are backed up, don't do more than 2 at one time. Okay. When you stack code activations, and not in a setting where you're being guided one-on-one with a codologist, that can just be a little bit too much energetically. You might find yourself crashing, getting really super tired, having to take an unscheduled nap. I mean, that would be wonderful if we could all do that. But this is why I'm going really slow with you guys, so you don't experience any of that as you're ascending and you're uplifting your frequencies. So I bless you today, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And we'll see you again tomorrow. I'm going to be bringing you the awe prayer. I'm super excited about that. So have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Thank you. Bye.